Thank you, Patrick. And good morning, everyone. Some of you may remember the 1980s television drama Hill Street Blues. And that line, "Let's be careful out there," remember that one? Considering the opinion climate in Oregon, that's my advice to all of us who engage with our fellow Oregonians about public policy. Some opinion climate conditions, all multidimensional in nature, have come together to make for very challenging times. These include negativity about government, big business and media, low awareness and knowledge levels about government and the economy, anxiety about the economy, but anxiety about other problems as well, changes in the media, and changing demographics. So, Patrick, what would Oregonians have to say about the Oregon Business Plan? My answer is to be found in their answers to a question we often ask Oregonians: what is the most important issue you want your local and state government officials to do something about? And we ask it open-ended, and that's how you should ask it, is as an open-ended question. And look at what they have to say: economy and the jobs, government spending and taxation, and education. Sound and look familiar? It's the Oregon Business Plan. Turning to economic growth. Oregonians are very anxious about the economy. We hear about unemployment, but we also hear about underemployment. We hear about college debt, inadequate retirement account balances, technology changing jobs or eliminating them altogether, and much more. No surprise that it is one of the top 3 issues Oregonians want something done about. But importantly, not all Oregonians connect the importance of a good economy to having what they value about living in Oregon and the public services they consider most important. Oregonians want economic growth, but they don't want it to jeopardize environmental quality. And they strongly support assisting small businesses, minority and women-owned firms, and job training and workforce development. How important is the economy and jobs to Oregonians by the numbers? 56% believe it would be desirable to build and communicate a pro-business attitude in local and state government. So regarding part 2 of the plan, slowing costs and tying spending to outcomes, remember one of those opinion climate conditions? We have it here: low awareness and knowledge levels about the ABCs of government, how government works, including public finance. Remember, it is one of the top 3 issues Oregonians want something done about. Yes, and a big thing is that Oregonians feel that government is wasteful and inefficient, and they support public records access, independent audits, baseline benchmark evaluations of government performance, and partnerships with private and nonprofit sector partners to leverage public dollars. And about being wasteful and inefficient, and a number, take a look at this: 64%. Government is being wasteful and inefficient with our taxes and cannot be trusted to make good decisions. I'm just a messenger, everybody. So then there's taxes, part 3 of the plan. Again, there's low awareness and knowledge levels. 37% of Oregonians cannot name, open-ended question, cannot name a single tax that pays for state government services. That's where you begin. Oregonians are not against taxes per se. They also support tax reform, but there's no agreement on the type of reform. They do not support more taxes to pay for general services, but there's a qualified willingness to pay more for things that are very important to them: emergency services, education, particularly K through 12, and job training and workforce development, services for low-income children and seniors, yes, transportation improvements, and importantly, protection of water and air quality. And finally, all my business friends, they believe large business can afford to pay more. And some numbers, 63% agree that the tax system is unfair, and 64% that the tax system needs to be changed. So let's indeed be careful out there. Voter support for new revenue depends on them believing a proposal is tied very specifically to things they want. Like I just mentioned, education and workforce training, services for low-income individuals, and transportation. That government is more efficient and less costly, and that the proposal is fair. Like Tim said, that everyone is sharing in the costs. So Patrick, some real good alignment between Oregon's values and beliefs in the Oregon Business Plan, all things considered.